All right, let's start with the big story that we are tracking on WION at this hour, where U.S. President Donald Trump has confirmed that the border agents will begin raids in certain select American cities this weekend. Now, this will be done in order to remove people who are reported to be residing in the country illegally. Now, the focus will, of course, be on removing criminals, but Donald Trump has said that the raids will also target those who came into the United States without following the due process. So the raids will in fact pick up even those people who just walked over the line. Now, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency raids are expected to take place in at least about 10 major cities.
We're not giving warning. No, we're not giving warning. There's nothing to be secret about. Can I tell you what? There's nothing to be secret about. ICE is law enforcement. They're great patriots. They have a tough job. Nothing to be secret about. If the word gets out, it gets out, because hundreds of people know about it. It's a major operation. So if the word gets out, it gets out. It starts on Sunday, and they're going to take people out, and they're going to bring them back to their countries, or they're going to take criminals out, put them in prison, or put them in prison in the countries they came from. We're focused on criminals as much as we can before we do anything else.
Meanwhile, U.S. Vice President Mike Pence has toured a migrant holding facility in Texas. After visiting the first two facilities, Mike Pence defended the treatment of the migrants, saying that every family that spoke to him told him that they were being well cared for.
This was a facility that was actually constructed before DHS had the funding for it. And as you saw, roughly 1,000 people are being detained here. Families are being detained. Every family that I spoke to told me that they were being well cared for, and different than some of the harsh rhetoric that we hear from Democrats on Capitol Hill. Our Customs and Border Protection are doing their level best to provide compassionate care to these families in a manner the American people would expect.
However, an immigration lawyer who visited a facility in Texas claimed that the condition inside of the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol station in Clint was degrading and inhumane. Now, Elora Mukherjee, a professor of law and director of the Immigrants' Rights Clinic at Columbia Law School, spent almost about a week at the facility interviewing dozens of detained children, and this is what she had to say.
What we learned appalled us and horrified us. I've been doing work with immigrant children and families in detention for more than 12 years now, and I have never seen conditions as degrading and inhumane as what we saw in Clint. The children there were hungry, dirty, sick, scared, and all of them who I interviewed had been detained for longer than the 72-hour limit that the law requires.
The migrants who've already been deported once are also now preparing for another round of deportation.
I'm Mexican, and I was born in New York. I'm glad to be what I am because I'm glad to be what I am, but it also hurts me that other people their families get broken, like Lego pieces breaking apart, and that makes me sad because it makes people suffer a lot.
We are in this together. We will continue to stand behind our immigrant communities, and we will make it through together.